So earlier this year in March, I put out a video describing my journey to getting the Air Jordan 1 High 85 OG neutral greys and having to pay resale, and also just the challenges of getting them through GOAT, etc. So recently, Nike decided to bless us all with a low-cut version of this. And not only did I cop, but I got it for retail. Hey, what's going on? Lukas here, back with another video. And today I'm checking out the Air Jordan 1 Low OG neutral grey. Thanks for checking out the video. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing and also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. You can also find me outside of YouTube on Instagram and Twitter at Lukas Winn. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do give it a thumbs up, as it really does help the channel. Now today I'm taking a look at the Air Jordan 1 Low OG in a neutral grey colorway. And this dropped on sneakers on June 24th and I did cop, so really happy to get that W. So this is the effectively cousin of the Air Jordan 1 High 85 OGs, which I have right here. So as you can see, they're very similar in terms of their look and feel, but obviously there's some subtle differences that I'll go into as I did a review. So I did a full review and video on this where I describe how I spent $800 because I purchased it for resale and also through GOAT and shipping fees, etc. So go check that video out. There'll be linked in the video at the top of the screen and also one in the description below. So this is the sneaker, but let's take a look at the box. So here we have the box, standard Nike Jordan 1 box. So you've got an all black box, so you've got your Nike text and swoosh in red at the top. And then you've got the same on the side, this side here, and also the 95 Air Jordan 1 text here, Nike logo here. And then if we switch to the size tag on the front, it's the Air Jordan 1 Low OG, and colorway is white particle grey. It's a US 14, UK 13. So we'll just pop the lid. So it's standard tissue paper that you get in pretty much any Jordan 1 retro box. Then we have the sneaker itself. So that's the Air Jordan 1 Low OG in the neutral grey colorway. They say particle grey, but everyone knows it's a neutral grey. So just take one sneaker out. There's no differences between the two. So the only thing that I will mention is you do get, similar to the 85s, you do get a set of grey laces. So nice little touch, but most likely I'll keep the white laces in play here. So as I said, this dropped sneakers £115, so obviously a lot less than what I paid for the resale of those. I'm just obviously really happy to cover these for retail. In terms of numbers, it's weird because this did actually sell out on sneakers on June 24th, but I have seen a second chance restock quite recently, and I know there are still pairs available. So there's definitely a good amount of stock available, and I think that's why a lot of people were able to cop compared to the highs. So I think Nike learned their lesson from that drop, because that was a very sought after sneaker at the time, and obviously I had to pay resale for it because I really wanted it. But obviously now I would say I overpaid for it, but at the time I got a fairly reasonable price. So anyway, we have on the outsole we've got the grey outsole, so the particle grey or neutral grey outsole, standard for a Jordan 1. So you've got your Nike logo right here, you've got your tread pattern up here, and that goes all the way down. Then we switch to the side, and you've got your all white midsole here, and it's kind of got this pattern again, the same as you'll see on the highs. And then you've got this white border that goes all the way around. And then we switch to the front. Got some paneling here on the sides, so it's all leather. So it's quite buttery actually. It's very nice to touch. I don't think it's not as hard as you see on the 85s. So again, it's still a retro sneaker, but it's not as, you know, it's not as heavy as the highs. And I definitely found that when I tried it on foot as well. Then you've got your toe box element here, and you've got your perforated holes right here. And then as we go up the sneaker, you've got just the standard white laces, as I mentioned, going up the tongue. And you've got the Nike Air logo with the neutral grey colours there. If we turn to the side, you've got, again in suede actually, you've got the Nike swoosh here in this particle grey colourway. So again, it's a nice little detail. And then if we switch to the back, you've got the Air Jordan Wings logo in grey. And again, you've got that suede element going all the way around here. So again, nice little detail. If we take a look inside the sock liner, it's quite hard, but actually it does feel quite smooth on foot. So definitely a lot different to the highs. A lot of people say the highs are very heavy and they're not very comfortable to wear. I've only worn them a couple of times, but they're still primarily dead stock, to be fair. So never worn them outside, but definitely can attribute to say that it is quite heavy on foot. Haven't really felt that with these. And then if we look inside the sneaker itself, on the outsole you've got Nike Air and that particle grey colourway right there. So again, it's a nice little detail. So yeah, that's the review. I mean, the sneakers is nice. I definitely like it. It's one of those ones that, as I said, happy to get it for retail. Definitely going to hold on to this and add it to my collection. A good sneaker for the summer as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments, did you cop for retail or did you have to pay resale for this, or are you going to pay resale for this? The prices right now aren't too bad. I think because there are still quite a lot of pairs available. So the supply is definitely meeting demand. So I think you'd definitely be able to cop for a reasonable price. So stay tuned for the on foot video. It's coming up shortly. And again, let me know in the comments what you think. Really appreciate your thoughts and feedback. So thanks for checking out the video. If you did enjoy this content, please do consider subscribing to the channel, and also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. You can also find me outside of YouTube on Instagram and Twitter at Lukas Winn. And again, if you did enjoy this content, please do give it a thumbs up, as it really does help the channel grow. And until next time, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.